entertainment, news, and business. And this is KMTV. We are on your screen, we are everywhere. The best online Liberian platform you have. Make the best use of it. My name is Frank Adams, and I endorse this channel.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. This is KMTV, and we are live coming to you from everywhere. Wherever you are, you can follow us on our Facebook and our YouTube channel for an exclusive update of happenings around the world. And today is another day of a very special and exciting interview. We're going to be going through some important information. So if you are there watching us from Liberia, from the USA, any parts of the world, and if you have your family in Liberia, this information is very important. Even if you are in the US, you can also watch this interview and share this information with your family. And you can be a part of the show. The platform is yours. The invitation is yours to reach out to us on our Facebook and YouTube page, or send us a message. And you can come and appear on the show if you want to promote your goods, your services, whatever product, whatsoever stuff you want to do. Just contact us on KMTV. This is exactly what we do. My name is Paul Weir, and I am your usual host on the Fago exclusive Caps Entertainment Show. I'm excited to be here today. So you can also follow the show today. We want a lot of people to come on the show and watch because we got very, very important information to share out to you. So we're going to take a very short break. When we come back, we'll introduce our studio guest. We're going to be telling us a whole lot about what we'll be doing on the show today. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to the show. And if you are watching us, we encourage you to also go to our YouTube page and follow the show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, that's KMTV Liberia Official, and you can share it. This program is also on Facebook, but right now we got a lot of programs going on. So afterward, you'll be able to watch it. But we are still live on YouTube, so you can go and follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can watch the Fago exclusive Caps Entertainment Show. All right, so before I went for my musical break, I told you that today is a very, very interesting. It's like an update interview. We're going to be giving you sensitive information on the show today. We usually come up with the show on Saturday, but today we have to come with the show because we have something very important to share with our viewers. If you are in Liberia, if you are in the US, wherever you are, you can follow the program. And if today is your birthday, I want to say happy birthday to you. You can also send your greetings to our live feed, and we will read it out for you. I have my very special studio guest, a recent graduate from the Minnesota State University. He's my special studio guest today. He got some sensitive information to share with us. That's the man, Robert Sherman. Robert, welcome to KMTV. It's good to have you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yep. How you been doing? How's the weekend with you?
It's been good. Since I graduated,
I know.
it's been crazy. Having to deal with school anymore. It's like it's good, but at the same time, it's boring.
I know, yeah.
So,
but congratulations on your graduation. I mean, yeah, the degree in what did you graduate?
Political science and pre-law.
That's good.
Yeah, I
Congratulations.
graduated magna cum laude.
Wow, that's good.
Thank you.
And KMTV were also there to cover the graduation, just in case if you missed that graduation, you can go to our Facebook page and you can watch a clip of his graduation. Yeah, congratulations again, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, how's the family? How's life? Since
Everybody's good. Everybody's good.
How's Fago treating you?
Very well. Very well. But I'm still going to be leaving for all those. So.
How's Minnesota treating you?
Good.
I heard that you've been on the road too much for Fago to Minnesota.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I have.
Got something special going on in Minnesota?
My family's there
Okay.
at the same time. Going back and forth to see friends as well too. So it's good. Plus, I also like searching for like schools now. You know, since I graduated, planning to go to law school.
Okay.
So yeah, trying to put my options out there.
You want to be a lawyer, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good.
International law with emphasis in diplomacy.
Are you planning to go back to Africa to work, or just want to stay here and work after graduation from law school?
That's a great question. And eventually, someday, we will want to give back to our country. Because for me as a person, I always wanted to give back to my country. That's something that's a mentality have been installed in me as a person growing up. So I always want to give back. recently I had an internship with the State Department in Washington D.C.
Okay.
And that was another way to give back to my country of naturalization.
Okay.
So it's great, you know. So who knows? One day, some days, I could go back to Liberia, you know, be a diplomat. It's all in God's hands.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, it's something that you learn from here. I mean, so our people can benefit with.
Yeah,
from some of
absolutely.
it.
Like I said, I love to get back to my country. So
Okay.
it's a good thing.
All right. I mean, it's good to have you on the show here today. Like I said, those of you watching the show, follow us on our YouTube page. We have some sensitive information. Robert, who just graduated, he's here to share some sensitive and important information. First of all, Robert, why did you choose to come and share an important information with our people back home? Why is
Again,
it-
like I said, I love to give back to my country, so I think this is a great way to be able to give back these sensitive informations, because I know people out there always asking questions. You know, how can I come to school to America? What's the process like? So yeah, I think that's
Is
something
that how
I
you
try.
came to the U.S.?
Oh yes, absolutely. My story is crazy.
Okay.
When I first graduated high school, or before I graduated high school in Liberia, I told my parents that, hey, I want to go to school to America.
And it was like,
And my mom was like, what? What are you talking about? And I was like, yeah, I do. And
I know, were they shocked because they couldn't afford?
they couldn't afford.
That's why the shock was great,
the,
yeah.
that was the shocking aspect
Yeah.
of it. It's like, why don't you go to University of Liberia? Why don't you go to United Methodist?
Yeah, Stella
University?
Marie's, all the universities.
All these crazy places, right? So I was like, nope, I want to go to school to America. So she's like, okay. So I have my cousin. His name is James Cowan.
Okay.
James Cowan is a very influential person in Liberia. He's great, and he's one of the person that actually showed me the way out. He's like, because he came to school to America too as well, as an international student. He went to Colorado Spring in Colorado, Denver.
And what year was that when you graduated from high school?
I graduated in 2012.
Okay.
About July. So
Okay.
yeah. So he came back after his I think it was spring break. He came back to Liberia and he's like, hey man, I think you're a great person. I think you're very ambitious. I think you can be able to take on the initiative. So I was like, why me? He's like, because I think you can do it. So we talked about it, and then he showed me a way. I said, so how can I do this? He's like, go to the United States Embassy in Liberia. There's a guy named Robert Tanpour. So go to that guy. He will assist you. He's the Education USA advisor at the place. He will help you. So that's how I went there, and then
You went straight to the embassy and met the guy.
met the guy, and he was willing to help me going forward. After that, he told me what you needed to do was take the SAT.
Okay.
So the SAT is a test that you needed to take for all international students.
Okay.
They also have the TOEFL. So if you can't
You did
speak
it online
English,
or you?
no, you have to do it in person.
Okay.
So I remember I took the test at Stella Maris Polytechnic in Liberia, and got my result back, which was a really great result. And I applied to school. The school that accepted me at the time is Emporia State University. Offered me a 50% scholarship. I needed to pay the rest, and that's how I got to America.
Wow. Just like that.
Just like that.
You know, it's kind of like hard to believe. I hope we're sharing this the page, this interview from a YouTube channel, sharing it in all social media platform, group chat, and things, so people can know exactly what he's talking about. And when did you leave Liberia?
I left Liberia in 2014, so it was like 2 years process.
2 years process. You applied, you started the SAT, and after that, you got a
The visa thing is one of the crazy things.
Okay.
I think I need to mention that.
Let's talk about the visa.
The visa thing is one of the crazy things, which has become a very important issue right now, based on the new administration and stuff like that. Visa, just because you're an international student, just because you get a I-20 and you pay for the visa fee, that doesn't mean it doesn't guarantee you.
Okay.
Coming to America right away.
Oh, really?
Yes. So you have to go and defend yourself. When I mean defend yourself, you're going for the interview. So you're going to tell the people
Okay.
How you gonna come? How you gonna pay for
So
your
that
tuition?
means you can even pay for your visa and still get denied.
And still get denied. And I, as a person who went through this process, I got denied twice.
No, hold on. Let's take it slow a little bit.
I know.
After the school accepted the 50-50 scholarship, 50% scholarship,
Yep.
you pay for your visa.
Yep.
And
I
then
pay
you
for
went
my
to the
visa.
embassy.
I pay for my service fee because you have to pay for your service fee
Okay.
before you apply for the visa. I did all that. If I'm not making a mistake, the amount was $350 or so.
Okay.
And pay for that.
And then you had an interview at the embassy the first time?
Yes, the first time I got denied, the lady told me, she's like, hey, your financial information is not enough. We should like your affidavit of support.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Okay.
how is that possible? I'm presenting you 3 of these. And she still told me I was.
And you got the support, the affidavit support from here?
Yes,
Okay.
from America.
And they say it was not
and
strong
it
enough.
wasn't enough.
Oh, man.
So I went back the second time, the same result. And the funny thing about that is the third time,
Mm-hmm.
so this guy at the embassy, like I told you from the previous statement, Robert Tanapor.
Mm-hmm.
So he was very instrumental as well in this process. He told me, he's like, this was like Obama fellowship.
Okay.
So they had Obama fellowship and they had people who were going for the
Obama was
interview
president by then?
at the time.
Okay, yeah.
So when I told him, hey, this is what I need to do, he's like, there's no, because at that time when I needed to set up my interview to go for the interview at the embassy, there was no appointment available.
You had to book your own?
So you have to do your own appointment. So Robert told me, he said, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put your name among those who's gonna go for interview, because like I said, there was
no appointment available online. I know.
Yeah, well, yes. So when I did go to Robert and he put my name on the list, it was on a Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock.
You never had an appointment, but your name got on the list.
Yes.
Was that not a problem?
It wasn't, because he had already sent a letter of referral
Okay.
to the consular section,
Oh.
informing that, hey, this kid is coming
Yeah.
to do his interview.
That was your third time or the first time?
That was my third time.
Your third time.
And he told me, that was something he shared with me. He's like, this is your last time. If you don't get it, I'm not helping you anymore. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna get it. Wow. So we went to the consular section, and like I said, this group of people were coming to America for Obama fellowship.
Mm-hmm.
So I was part of those people. When I went there, the lady who denied me for the second time was the same lady. She asked me the question, why are you still here? That was the question the lady asked me. I was like, I was denied.
Yeah.
You guys told me my financial information wasn't enough. And she's like, no, you should be in America a long time ago.
Why would she say that when she denied you?
I don't know.
I think God was working.
It was just God.
Yeah,
Yes, it was just God. And I shared it with my pastor at the time in Liberia. He's like, yeah, it's just God.
God was working.
Yeah. So yes, once I got that visa, my name was displayed on the embassy website, along with the Obama fellowships, people that was coming into America on the fellowship.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, wow, this is really God working.
And when your mom got the news, when you told her, I mean,
she was so excited. I ran from inside the embassy.
Mm-hmm. I know that
outside, knelt down in front of the embassy and prayed to God.
Wow. I can imagine how people were looking at you that day.
Oh my God!
So what's going on with him? He's happy.
Yes, I got the visa. It was a change in everything. My education, my life, and since then I came to America. I have taken on every opportunity that have come my way.
That's good. Well, if you're watching this interview, still got more questions to ask Robert, more processes to go through. We want you to share this the page. This is a very sensitive information. We got a lot of people in Africa. Sometimes they think that coming to the US is so difficult. It's not difficult. I mean, you just have to try. Like he said, he tried the first time, he got denied. The second time, he got denied, but he did not stop. He went back for the third time, and now he's here. So we want to take a musical break. When we come back, we're going to dive directly into more questions for Robert to enlighten us on how the process is.
Hey, hey, bless your name, Lord Jesus. I honor oh, Lord Jesus, blessed be your name. I heard stories about you. I've seen many things you done.
tuition.
Okay, like after the person that's sending for you from
The
here,
person the person who's from
referral.
Sendai, after their
support.
support, they need that information as well, so they can be able to verify, if you're gonna be able to pay your tuition or not.
So, what are some of the things they will need from you financially that you have to do, because it's a 50-50, the school will take 50?
Yeah, you have to. You as a student, you have to pay 50% of your tuition.
Okay.
And plus the 50% the school is giving you to be able to cover your tuition as a person.
You have to pay that once you arrive in the U.S.
No, how the process go over there. Once you arrive in the United States, they have insurance. They have something called student insurance. So you pay $2,000 towards that. Some schools even more than that.
Why in Liberia?
Why in America?
Oh, okay.
So once you're in America, you have to pay that because they have to have insurance on you as a person. So
No,
just
like,
in case you get sick
yeah,
and things like that. And all that is part of your tuition. Once you are paying that.
So like in Liberia, what are some of the funds you have to pay to come, like your visa, your...
In Liberia, it's just a visa.
Just a visa.
Just the visa and then the test fee.
Okay.
If the school require you to take a test, which is the SAT.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
That's all you have to do for Liberia.
And then booking an appointment online, you have to book your
own
appointment?
appointment online. You have to do all your thing by yourself online. The appointments, going for the interview, you have to do all of that by yourself.
All right. So if people trying to contact you, how do they get to you, like your number? Because some people in Liberia may not be watching, but people in the USA may be watching and want to share this information with their family. How do they get to you?
Oh, they can call me. I have my WhatsApp number, 701-361-5745. That's my WhatsApp number. You can reach out to me, and then we can go from there. But since I got here, being a student, I also try to involve myself into campus life. It's very important. People want to know you, who you are.
Yeah.
And before I graduated, I was serving as student diplomat. So a student diplomat at my school is someone who represents the school, who helps students, international students. You help them process their documentations. Once they apply to the school in America, you verify those informations. Make decisions.
Okay. So since you came, how many process of people have you worked on?
I have worked with people from all over around the world.
Okay.
I have worked with people from China.
Like if you're estimating a number, like
you'll be looking at 100+ people.
Okay. And were all those people, did they meet the criteria based on your?
Yes, absolutely.
Every one of them.
But one thing I would say in our for Liberia is that the visa aspect in Liberia is one of the most critical aspects of the whole process.
Let's talk about that more.
Because you want to be able to get the visa to come to America. And once you can, it becomes harder. So most of the time you see Liberian students will get denied. As compared to Ghana, as compared to Nigeria, or even countries in East Africa. So one thing I would say, we need to really work on that, and this is from the diplomatic aspect of it, because being someone who gone to the State Department before and worked there as an intern, I see how the process works. I see how things go. The decisions are being made. The decisions are being made in Washington. So in order for people to be successful at this visa process, they have to be legit. Okay. They have, when I mean legit, their documentations. Things like that. It have to be very.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And right now, the government is putting a pause on every international student visa. Because they want to verify the person. They want to see what comments you're making on Facebook. What are you saying? Are you associated to a gang group or something like that? Things like that. Yeah. So they want to make sure that if they're giving you a visa to come to the United States to go to school, they want to make sure that the school, the reason why they give you this visa is because you want to come to school, so you should be able to go to school.
Yeah, because whatever you do is going to reflect either positively or negatively on the state and the school.
Right. And despite having a visa to come to America, those visas can still be revoked. One, if you're not in school, you're not be able to pay your tuition to go to school. Those things can be a grounds for revoking your visa.
And they will have to send you back.
And you have to go back. Another thing that also will cause a student to go back to their home country, not just relating this to Liberia, but
Yeah.
other country,
Other countries.
will also be you as a student not paying attention or getting the grades that needed to
Yeah,
be.
because you need
Because
a
you have to
prior
have
grades
2.0 is the GPA that
the minimum.
to maintain
Okay.
your student status. And if you can't maintain that, then it becomes an issue. And the school has to kind of step in, talk to you about it, and to make some effort. And if you don't make some effort, then you gonna get sent back home.
Has there ever been a time where the school, because once the school sent for you, I believe, like you said, they are going to be watching you. They're going to be looking at things that you do and things they expect you to do. Has there ever been a time where you were in school and the school say, Robert, you're supposed to do this, you're not doing it, or some? I mean, it don't have to be your grades, it don't have to be bad behavior, but something because they had to monitor those that they sent for.
Honestly, no, none of that ever occurred to me.
Okay.
You know, but I came across a student at Minnesota State University, Morehead, and there was a student really struggling. You know, being a student diplomat, I also serve as a peer counselor, so I kind of like talk to these people if they have issues, I don't know, with the professors and things like that. So he came to me. He's from India, and then he's like, "Hey, I'm having issues. My professor and I feel I'm at the stage my professor's trying to film me." I was like, "How?" I was like, are you going to classes? Are you doing your homework? And he's like, "No, I'm not doing my homework." Are you going to class? He's like, "No."
Then
I said, "Well, then that's the problem." So I said, "You need to go to school. You need to go to class."
Yeah, because if you don't do these things, you fail.
Yeah.
It's not the professor trying to fail you.
Right. And I told him, I said, if you can't do that, then you're gonna fail. You're gonna get sent back. Do you want to go send? Do you want them to send you back? He's like, "No, I don't want to." And then he took that advice, and then he did extremely well.
That's good.
The next semester, even though not in the previous
Yeah,
semester, but he did well. You know, so that's one of the examples I've seen over the years as a student diplomat working with Minnesota State University, as well as going to Minnesota State University.
So you came straight to M State?
No, I was in Kansas City, and then to Emporia State University, and then took a transfer to Minnesota State University, Morehead.
Okay.
That's where I earned my degree.
While what you were studying, they couldn't offer it, or you wanted to change? You just wanted to switch?
Practically, it was based on family. I have my family live in Fargo, so that played a major role to why I moved out here. And since then, it's been really great.
Okay. So I understand you're trying to further your education, go for
Yes.
for other schools?
I'm trying to, right now, I'm in the process of applying to schools. And Ivy Leagues are on my radar.
Okay.
Looking at Georgetown University, Harvard, and Princeton. Those are the places that I'm looking at right now. But my time in DC, Washington DC, and working with the State Department kind of like put me in a position where that I feel Washington DC is the best place for me.
Yeah.
Based
on what you want to do, right?
Based on what I want to do, I think it's the right place to be, right place to go to school, and be able to link up the right people.
The scholarship still continues?
Scholarship? No, because I'm a citizen.
Okay.
Now, so I don't need scholarship any longer to go forward.
Okay.
You know, I have financial aid that's gonna cover that.
Okay.
But I also need scholarship when I get to like my law, try to do my law degree.
Okay.
Yeah, I also need scholarship for that because tuition is crazy.
I know. You have to pay it back.
Yes, I have to. When it's scholarship, I don't have to pay back.
I know.
But when it's like, taking money out, personal loan and things like that, then you have to pay it back.
Okay.
But my goal is to be able to land a scholarship, which I know I will because I have the GPA and everything required to be able to do that. But like I said, for the schools I'm looking at, it's Georgetown, it's Harvard, and then also George Washington University.
That's cool.
So those are the schools
Dreaming
that
big.
yeah. And I will get in. I will take that.
Definitely
Yeah.
you will. You will get in. Yeah, I'm sure. So now you go to school. Are you working? Are you going to work full time, part time, or you just going to focus on the school?
I was before I got my bachelor's. I was working full time at the same time going to school full time.
All right.
Taking 18 credit an hour at the same time doing that. For my master's in law, most likely it's gonna be working at the same time going to school.
Okay.
Practically the first semester, I'll probably have to take a break from work
All
because
right.
it's gonna be intense.
Yeah.
That's when you are grilled,
Mm-hmm.
to the fullest.
Yeah.
Because they want to make sure that once you're getting out, you know exactly what you're going to be doing at the end of your degree.
Okay.
So probably going to take a break my first semester of law school.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, man. We about to take a short break. When we come back, we'll be getting our parting comment from our special studio guest, the man Robert Sherman. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show, and it's been interesting. We've been learning a lot, and we hope that afterward, those of you that will miss this interview, you can still watch it live on our Facebook page and our YouTube page, KMTV Liberia Official on YouTube, because whatever information is being shared here is very, very important. We can take that, and we have someone who is a living witness. He came to the U.S. through that means. Other people came here through that means, but a lot of things involved. You have to be serious. You have to be on point. So we're about to get back to him and then probably get the parting comments. I mean, Robert, you're a busy man, and it's the weekend, the start of the weekend. Yeah, I just want to say thank you for this sensitive information. But before you go, any final word you got to say to people out there? I mean, whosoever, family, friends, anybody concerning what you just said, your final parting comments, anything you want to say?
Well, I would say whatever you're doing now, keep doing what you're doing, especially when it comes to the educational aspect. Because I'm very driven when it comes to education. Education is very important to any person walking on the face of the earth.
Sure.
So once you take that seriously, you'll be able to succeed. And one thing I always say, do not give up. Giving up is not an option. Do not look at your current circumstances and think that, yes, I would just give up. Believe in God, have faith, and always push through, no matter what.
That's good.
That is very important. Because once you have that mindset, it will take you to wherever you want to go.
That's good, man.
And that's for me as a person, that's what has carried me through.
And it's still carrying you through.
It's still carrying me through. And I never lost my faith in God. My determination is always on point.
It had to be God brought you here.
Yes.
It had to be
So
him.
do what you're doing. If you want to come to school to America, put in the work. Nobody gonna do it for you.
Nope.
So put in the work. Meet the people who have the same mindset as you, because those are the people that will push you through. You know, if you need information concerning coming to school in America, reach out to me.
Yep.
And then we can go from there. But there's also another resource you could have, which is the American Embassy Educational Advising Center.
Okay.
Will help you with those processes as well. But again, just because you have a I-20 and acceptance letter, and you go to the embassy, doesn't mean you're gonna get the visa. I just want you to know that. So, but also you gotta also be honest about what you are doing.
Yeah.
Be very honest,
That's
because
one of the problems.
it pays a lot. And if you're fortunate to go for the interview, always keep an eye contact. It's very important, because they want to know. The consular want to know what you're saying to them.
I know.
If it's real,
before.
they want to know that. So make sure you're doing that. Plus, there's the school I graduated from, Minnesota State University, Moorhead. It's a very great school that always accepting international students. Always.
That's good.
And one thing about them, they don't require you to submit an SAT.
Okay.
You can just apply. Once you are from an English-speaking country and you meet the GPA and the requirement, you're going to get accepted.
That's good.
So make sure you look up that, and we can also put the information in the page, so that people can be able to look at it.
Sure.
Look it up. But I want to say thank you
No problem.
for this interview,
Yeah.
and I hope I can hear more from people going
We'll
forward.
continue to share. We'll continue to share. Yep.
This is a great opportunity. I'm always willing to help. I don't help people and ask them for anything in return. I want to be able to, like I said, be able to give back to my country. So if I can give back to my country in a way that will be able to shape someone else's destiny,
Sure.
I'm ready for it.
That's good, man. I mean, to find people willing to help with not expecting anything in return. That's good. It's very rare to find people these days willing to help and not expecting. But I want to say thank you, Robert. I appreciate your time here, and we want to make sure we continue to share this interview. We share it to every social media platform so people can watch this and know that this is important. It can help somebody back in Africa, not just Liberia, Ghana, Nigeria, any other African country. You can take advantage of what Robert took advantage of, and you can be here, going to school, learning, and help yourself and help your family. And again, I want to say thank you to every one of you for watching this show. Yeah, Robert is a graduate of the Minnesota State University, and you can do the same. He came from Liberia. Okay, it's not magic, but like he said, keep your eyes on God, and you got to be willing to work. Whatever you do, you have to be honest. Be honest to yourself and to the people out there. If you fail the first time, don't feel discouraged. He went there 3 different times. He got denied twice. And the 3rd time, well, he was successful. So we want to say, keep trying. It's an opportunity. Take advantage of this great opportunity, and you could be here. We got a couple of people, a lot of people that came to the U.S. on the same thing. Again, I want to say thank you for all of you that followed this interview. Continue to share. We'll share this interview on all of our social media platforms so people can know exactly what we're talking about. Thanks to every one of you. My name is Paul Allen. Until I see you next time, have a great weekend, and God bless you all.